Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Is It Peak? Today we are finally discussing Season 6, Episode 8 of Better Call Saul, Point and Shoot. Joining me for this episode is our local theorist, Johnny Cooper.
Hello, everyone. Johnny Cooper here.
We also have the jovial joker, Cinnabad.
Hello.
We also have Imperfect Dan.
Was good. I'm in quarantine right now.
We do not care.
Okay.
What? So mean. All right.
And finally, we have the newcomer to this. No, I know. And finally, we have the newcomer, Rez.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
It's HRES. Get it right.
Now, I know we all want to jump into this very exciting episode, but starting now on this series, we're going to, before we start, we have to shout out the HN Films patrons.
All right, let's go.
All right,
Let's
so
get it.
special thanks to our ultimate fanboy Fartsom. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. And our epic fanboy RMBHS. So, shout out to those creatures.
Whoa.
Thank you. Anyway, people, creatures, what is our initial thoughts on this episode?
A little predictable, but I mean, it was still amazing overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I think I know like at least half of everyone in here has read the leaks right before the episode aired, or
Yeah,
at
we
least
should
some
probably
of
talk
them.
about that first. They like screened this episode like how many weeks ago? Like 3 weeks ago at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They screened it early for a bunch of schmucks, and then obviously it got leaked out. So the entire plot of the episode was just out. But I don't know who read it here.
I did.
I also did
Like all
I
of
did
it,
not.
or
all of it.
oh shit.
All of
Why?
it.
I have no self control. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair.
I knew about the Kim part and the Gus death because I wanted to figure out what was the fate of Lalo.
The Gus death.
Not the Gus death.
Gus.
Wait, did I say Gus? I mean,
Yes.
Lalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lalo.
Yeah, that Gus death scene was crazy.
The
When
fake out.
Lyle killed him. The death of his tie.
Oh no. Oh yeah. What are y'all's thoughts on the Gus body double?
The
yeah.
what?
I thought the Gus body double was the most intense the Better Call Saul's been.
I didn't even notice that when we watched it. I didn't even notice that until people were talking about it afterwards. Probably
Was it a
'cause
body double?
It might have just been a guy.
Yeah,
who
it's his
looked like him.
decoy. I think
His
it's supposed to
decoy
be
is
like.
shit.
Are you guys talking
But-
about the guy that Kim pointed at?
Yes.
That was racist, bro.
What if he's just
That's what I thought.
What if he's just an employee?
No,
think
it
he-
has to be like the fake Gus in case someone
He
wants to
looks
kill Gus.
nothing
they
like
kill
Gus.
him.
He looks way cooler.
He
Yeah,
just has glasses.
true.
That's the similarity. That's it.
So it works.
Gus looks like
Him almost
100 years
shot him.
old, and that guy looks like he's like 20.
True.
It's-
Should've
Okay,
just
but
casted
it's
that guy in a
Breaking
sense.
Bad. It's Breaking Bad Gus, but like what, 4 years younger? So I don't
Mhm.
know.
So we're just meant to pretend that Gus currently looks like he's meant to be younger than Breaking Bad.
Yes.
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 Okay. Because he looks really old.
Better during that shooting.
Yeah, like when he fell over at the end, I thought he just like broke his back or something and he just died.
Yeah, there's
Well-
many theories that the Gus body double is actually
Here we
supposed
go.
to set up the sequel legacy of Breaking Bad.
What?
With Gus's body
What are you
double
talking
adventures.
about?
Yeah.
We're
Not this
even
again.
5 minutes in. Anyway, we should move on and go to that cold open, which a lot of people are expecting some kind of epic flashback of like Chuck or Gus, or I mean, not Gus, like Howard or something. But instead, we have this thing up at beach, which was just very pretty looking, and obviously set up what was going to happen to Howard's body by the end of it, somewhat. And
Yeah.
apparently,
Yeah.
that is the last scene they shot of the entire show. Apparently.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was beautifully. Yeah, that shot was beautiful, despite the meaning not, being very nice.
But yeah,
Um,
that's the second time this season now that we've had something like that. First time,
did
obviously, being the Nacho one.
did anyone predict the opening? Because like in the like what Better Call Saul Twitter in the point and shoot like uh what is it? It was like black. It was like a black and white beach. Did anyone like thought it was gonna be related to the cold open?
Well, I already knew it was because of the leaks, but
Oh, okay.
I probably would not have been able to piece that together otherwise.
I saw a fake leak saying that it was going to be a Howard flashback, but
I think those are just like theories. I saw loads of those.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying, "Oh, maybe it'll be like Jimmy's first day at HHM or something, and then we can get our Chuck scene." But no, I guess they're saving the Chuck scene for the finale at this point. That's my guess.
Or there won't be a Chuck scene
Yeah,
because
do
of
we
Fuck
COVID.
off! There will be a Chuck scene.
Do we
It
know
has
if
to
we're
be.
Maybe
getting
he
one?
couldn't make it.
I will be so depressed if we don't get a Chuck scene.
I don't think we will.
This will be the worst season if we don't get a Chuck scene.
we definitely will in the Walter White episode.
Oh yeah, true, so true.
Yeah.
When in season 6, episode 10, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Nippy.
I think the next episode will definitely be the, it'll definitely wrap up the Better Call Saul era.
I doubt it.
I mean, there's nothing much left, really.
Okay, you know what? Speaking of, there's one thing we can talk about. I was looking at the last podcast episode we did for the show,
Mhm.
and something that I think Agent said was that we would have the Lalo Kim Jimmy conversation for like half of the episode, or it would be like a box cutter thing.
I thought that as well.
But like, I kind of thought it would go that way, but it didn't.
Mhm.
Now that I
Yes,
think about it,
same.
though, I don't think they'd be able to fill like a 25-minute long
Yeah.
conversation.
Realistically, yeah, makes sense.
Well, yeah, my whole thing was like I was expecting this whole conflict to be dragged out a lot more than, well, not dragged out, but it would go on for a lot longer than literally one episode.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought it was gonna I thought the whole Lalo thing was gonna be resolved by episode 9, but no, it's
He's
this
dead.
episode. Yeah, he's
in the
dead.
hole. He's done.
I guess it's more so like the fallout, dealing with the fallout of all that.
Which is probably the more interesting stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's like season 4 where like a lot of it is just dealing with Jimmy dealing with Chuck's death. So I wonder is it going to be like that for Kim, and is that going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back in their relationship?
It is very likely.
And
Yeah.
becomes Walter White.
What?
Kim becomes Walter White.
They
And
have similarities.
Does that mean Kim's going to pick up one of Howard's traits like Walt did when he murdered people?
Yeah.
Did
He's
Howard
gonna do
like
the
take
hand
his
trick.
crust cut off his sandwiches?
Yeah.
oh, and
What about
another
that, John?
thing, another
Mhm.
thing. Hold up. Oh yeah.
Literally,
So,
no one's talking.
No. I'm trying to think in my head. Okay, you guys have to keep talking. I forgot.
Oh
Okay,
man.
moving on from that cold open to the actual start of the episode, back in Jimmy and Kim's apartment, Lalo basically outlines his plan that he wants Jimmy to do, which is to get in Lalo's car, drive over to Gus's house, and shoot him in the face. But Jimmy has other plans, and he wants Kim to do
Yep.
it instead, because he's just a little troller, isn't he?
Did everyone thought at first it was just because he was selfish, or was it just me?
I did think that at first, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably idiotic in
Yeah.
hindsight. But no,
Because
he
of,
was
like,
clearly
Kim's
doing it just to
reaction.
get Kim out of there. And he, Gordon, what's his name? Gordon Cole? Gordon
Smith.
Smith. Gordon Smith
Gordon
said
Cole.
that like Jimmy was expecting Kim to just like go off and leave so she could be safe, but yeah, he basically wanted to get Kim out of there, so he was like offering himself to Lalo instead.
Yeah.
Which, really shows how close their relationship is at this point.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not like a Walt thing where it's like he just continuously becomes more selfish towards even like the people he cares about. He still has that even right now.
Where they keep subverting that whole thing, like before season 5 of the show came out. everyone was like, "Oh, this is going to be when Kim and Jimmy finally break up," but instead they've just been getting closer and closer throughout these like past 2 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Exactly.
which is going to make whatever their separation is really, tragic. Whatever big word you want to use.
Really emotional.
Yeah.
Stupid.
What did Cinnabad and Chespin think of these first moments?
Who is
first
Chespin?
scenes?
We're calling him Jerez.
Oops.
Jerez, Jerez, whatever. I don't care, but not Chespin.
These first few moments, they were pretty harrowing to watch, and I also kind of thought that Jimmy was being a little selfish, but I kind of feel stupid about that in hindsight.
Same.
Especially
Yeah, I was-
since
He was doing a
they-
good job of the acting because he was like smiling about it and stuff, but obviously he was just trying to appeal to Lalo.
Especially
I was
since in
about
the. Go ahead.
I was about to be glad that Jimmy was letting Kim go, so we could end that, and she'd run off, so we could go see Walter White.
What?
Bro.
He's
The
joking.
mic.
Kim was going to drive to Walter White's house to get back up.
Wait, what?
No, she was gonna run. I thought she was just gonna run away.
Never to be seen again, or
Yeah.
oh shit? I mean, that
wonder
would have been
if
nice.
I wonder if the writers thought that they needed to explain that Jimmy wasn't being selfish, because they literally, in the scene where Kim's with Mike and everything, they literally make her say, "Oh, Jimmy, he convinced Lalo to let me go so that I'd be safe," or something like
Yeah.
that.
They definitely need to appeal to like the BBU people,
Maybe.
And they still don't get it, so
No, but like, I mean, obviously she'd have to explain it like that to Mike. I don't know if it was like a pandering to the audience.
It was both.
Could
Yeah,
be both.
I thought it made it a little too obvious, but
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, they explained it.
yeah, they made Kim say something like, "Oh, Jimmy convinced Lalo to send me instead so that I would be
Oh,
safe."
yeah.
I think it was
Which
when
was
she was
definitely-
talking to Gus on the phone.
Yeah, which was
Yeah.
definitely one of the funny moments of the episode when like she tells Gus that Jimmy convinced Lalo, and Gus just like does not believe that at all. He's like, "What?
He just convinced
He
him.
he convinced Lalo? What?" Which then kind
I'm
of
pretty
puts
sure-
Gus on.
I'm pretty sure that was a
onto
different.
Lalo.
I forgot, but like, wasn't it because like Gus was trying to like figure out something about Lalo, and like when
Yeah.
she told him about that, that's when he was like, "Oh shit!"
That's when
Like,
he
he's-
knew it was a distraction, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, you didn't care who was doing it.
Because
Yeah.
like, if Jimmy like easily convinced Lalo of this, then like obviously it was a decoy of some sorts.
I do
Which
wonder what was
is
going
kinda
through.
obvious anyway, but
Yeah, I do wonder what was going through Jimmy's head when that was all going. Like, was he gearing himself to be fucking tortured or something?
I think he was, yeah.
I mean,
That's why
obviously
he
he
wanted
was.
Kim out of it, because he thought whoever would save Lalo would fucking die, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
Lucky guy.
that's a Jimmy sacrifice moment there.
Yeah, and then he falls and does like an Ozymandias type
Oh,
Bruh.
pose.
Are we-
Right?
Are we like gonna do this in chronological order or just
That is
like, just
that
jump
is
into
basically chronological. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
right
what
after.
happens
So-
next.
No, because the scene after that is Kim driving towards.
No, it's
Gus's
not. The
place.
Jimmy thing is before that.
Yeah, it's the chair next.
Yeah,
Really?
And then we don't see Jimmy again till the end of the until Mike comes in.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh
But
yeah.
Jimmy's like, all right, I got to get out of here, and he like tries to do a thing, and then he just falls over next to Howard's corpse and just gives up.
Here's an important thing, by the way. They actually like made the connection to season 2. Like the first thing Jimmy says, like this entire
Mhm.
episode essentially kind of explains it in a perfect way. Like
It
you
wasn't
see,
me, it was Ignacio.
It was
Yeah.
me. It was Ignacio.
I
No,
saw
Lalo
it
Literally
sent
the
you,
exact
Don
same
Lalo?
line.
obviously this is a prequel, so I'm not supposed to take this too seriously. But I find it interesting that 4 years later, he's still like thinking about this, and like
Well,
this is his go-to response.
I mean, like,
especially in
a
a scenario where he's like got a bag over his head and he's in the desert and there's a hole in front of him.
Yeah.
What the fuck else would he
No.
go to?
No, I'm just saying. I just find it interesting that like he still like remembers all that, basically.
Well, because
I mean,
Lalo
4 years isn't
essentially
that long.
came back from the dead to him. So
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
if
he's
you
never gonna truly believe Lalo is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, basically.
Which is why I think when
Jordan.
Mike says, I think Mike should have straight up said at the end that Lalo is dead instead of this like coy shit. He says like, "Oh, you'll never see him again."
He should have showed a
But didn't he
picture or
say he was
something.
dead before?
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
say that. He said
Yeah,
that
I know, but I'm
specifically.
saying that would make the fact that Jimmy still thinks Lalo is dead, I'm still around anyway, even more like, you know. But I guess then
Wouldn't-
BBU people.
I feel like
get
it wouldn't
so-
even make a difference because in the end, the point is that Jimmy doesn't fully trust him because like last time he said he was dead and he absolutely was not. So yeah.
Wouldn't believe him unless he showed him like a picture of his corpse.
Yeah.
Which he definitely could have taken, but you know.
Do you guys think
That's
Lalo
the thing.
captured the whole shootout on his camera?
Here's the thing, Mike could have easily done
Yeah.
it, but like he's held back by the fact that like he just can't be revealing that type of information to Jimmy.
Mm.
I think he was just in a rush.
And plus, also, he's kind of pissed off at Jimmy for the whole like Howard thing anyway. Because during that scene, he gives some snide remarks about how like, oh, we're gonna put cocaine in his car because that's what you guys were setting up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of does make
Yeah,
Mike harder
there was a
that
tone
they
there, yeah.
got
Yeah,
up
and
involved.
he
That was
said,
the
keep
W
telling
Mike
the lie
moment.
you've already been telling.
No, that was a W Mike moment. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, other than that, Mike's just fucking idiot this entire episode.
True.
How?
I'm glad Walt killed him.
My God.
What?
Don't go that far.
I mean,
The
low
old-
key, Mike's been kind of bad at the job. Let's not be.
All of Gus's henchmen are just utterly incompetent this entire show, basically.
No, Tyrus is the go.
Yeah, other than Tyrus,
I
but
don't-
like all those fucking
What?
hitmen Gus sent off to kill Lalo back in season 5, they all failed.
Are you
as
still
well.
pressed about that? The point is that Lalo is just a capable person. That's it.
Yeah,
bro.
and I'm just saying it's funny how Gus keeps failing.
It's like it's not like he's just a bad player. It's just like it just fails because he underestimated him. That's like the whole point.
He's
Right.
dumb.
Because he's an idiot.
Oh my gosh. Breaking Bad when the mastermind character becomes slightly less smart in one scene.
One scene.
Yes, one scene. It's one scene literally.
Literally every single decision Gus has made up until this episode has been wrong.
Okay, what's the
Tyrion
scene
moment?
after? Oh wait, one more thing. Did anyone like find it a little sad, like how when like Jimmy tried to escape, he just lands in next to Howard's face? It was just
Yeah.
really
I think
sad.
literally everyone
was
thought it
sad.
was sad.
That was so sad.
He deserves it.
What?
He deserves it.
Who,
I
Howard or
mean,
Jimmy?
to be honest,
Jimmy.
he let you know.
Oh, Jimmy
Chuck and
does
then Howard.
deserve it,
Yeah.
not
I
Howard.
get, yeah, the whole kind of thing is Jimmy and Kim's fault, which is like the whole point of the end of the episode, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, we get Kim speeding off to Gus's house, and as she does, she goes past like a cop car, and she like puts down the window to try to like, she's like gonna like tell him, "Oh, help him! I'm in a very bad situation," but then she decides against it because she doesn't want Jimmy to be hurt by Lalo. And also, all cops are bad.
Oh yeah.
Who the hell said Hank while we were watching last night?
Oh, I think it was fucking like DJ or someone. It might have been no, it was fucking K Dot.
It was Kato.
K Dot fucking.
Imagine
oh
if
my
it
God,
was
it's
Hank. How corny would that be? I
Yeah,
mean,
the
actually,
episode
would
would
definitely
kind
was
of-
going to end in Hank killing Lalo.
Yeah, it would kind of ruin the moment.
Kinda, you mean
Yeah.
entirely.
Another
Like she puts a
Solomon.
window down and then you hear Hank going like, "What's up, guys? It's me, Hank, at Minerals."
Right next to my friend, go me.
Yeah,
Am I right, go me?
Gomi's filming cameos in the car.
Oh yeah.
Now, I wonder what time all of this took place because actually I don't want to go ahead too far, but
No, whatever. Say it.
I was just gonna say I wonder what time this all takes place because I wonder if the cops would have been a little suspicious of how Kim slowly just rolled down her fucking window. Also, at the end, we see like Lyle opening a fucking fried chicken restaurant while the sun's not even out yet.
Well, yeah,
Miles dedicated to his job.
I'm confused
It's
about the whole
probably
timeline.
like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Yeah, someone said breakfast place is open, but no one eats fried chicken for breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
they have like egg McMuffin, but
Was the whole
Pollo
episode
stuff.
in one day?
It
Like
was in
the
one night,
event?
I'm pretty sure.
One
Like,
night?
probably in an hour.
Okay.
Of like plan and execution and in this episode?
No, just this episode.
So you're
Yeah, this
telling
episode-
me that Howard's career got fucked in the same day that all of this happened? That's crazy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What a turn of events.
This is all the night of after the what's it called, like
Howard
plan.
confrontation.
HHM thing. Yeah,
Omaha Beach.
I mean it probably goes into the next day,
D-Day.
like past midnight. So
Did anyone think Lala was following Kim?
No.
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 I mean obviously
Because
I had
there was,
like, a
few.
That
There was
shot of
a-
like the car like going next to Kim, I thought it might have been
Yes!
Lalo, but
That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Once he
I was
left, I
like-
realized he was gonna go to the laundromat.
hmm
So was it like? So I'm guessing y'all had some idea that Lalo was using Kim as a decoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much immediately.
Although, like, imagine if Lalo, because Lalo tells Kim to open the door and shoot Gus in the face. Imagine if this actually happened, then what?
hmm
That
Exactly.
would never happen.
Yeah,
Then
but
Kim
let's
would
say
be
it does.
the-
Let's say it
To be
does.
drug lord.
I mean,
No, because-
he recorded all the lab evidence, right?
Because Lalo does not know how to get into the lab.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
you're right.
He
Actually,
had to get
Oh.
Gus to show him. Unless Lalo just goes around hitting every single button in there until he figures it out.
I think the point is that like he knew it was gonna fail. He just decided to do it anyway.
Yeah,
so
but
just
do you guys
it would
as a
be
think,
funny.
decoy.
It would be funny if it actually did work out, and then Lalo's
You
just
guys
like, in a bit
think
of a
Lalo-
situation.
But what if
was
he killed the? What if she
expecting?
killed the decoy?
That'd
Yeah.
not be good.
yeah, I guess she'll get killed too, right?
I guess I can raise the question of: do you think Kim would have pulled the trigger?
She
I
did,
mean,
didn't she? Or was
She
about
literally
to?
was about to. Yeah.
She raised the
Or
gun,
po-
but then she was stopped.
She was
I
gonna
feel like-
kill him.
I feel like if Gus was there, it would have been like a Jesse moment where where she just hesitates,
I
like
think
for a while.
I think
I
she
don't
would
think
have
she
hesitated
hesitates.
because
Yeah, she'd be like, "I don't want to kill this elderly man."
because she did raise the gun, but Mike just popped up and jump scared her behind
Yeah.
her. I think she did hesitate because if she was truly gonna go with it, when Mike grabs her, she probably would have pulled the trigger just like
Hmm.
that.
Like reflexively.
Yeah.
I think him is a cold-blooded killer.
Well, you know, she was
True.
doing it for Jimmy. You know,
I mean, she is kind of responsible for Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she
And-
is
and-
the most responsible. Yes.
Also, this whole thing was basically kind of like when Walt tried to go into Gus's house. Although in the wiki,
wait.
literally, in the wiki, it said he went to Gus's house for the exact same reason, implying he wanted to kill him, which is like not true, but whatever.
Wait,
So I
he
have
did
something
want
to
to kill
say.
him though, didn't he?
So
No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
he-
No, he
he
wanted
did.
to have a talk with Gus. He didn't want to kill him. He just had a gun with him in case something went wrong.
it was gonna kill him, but
I thought he was gonna kill
He was
him.
gonna kill him. Yeah.
He was not
but
going to kill him.
Vince
He
said
was.
that the scene when she's walking up the house was they try to replicate the angle when Walt walked up to Gus's house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did it kind of perfectly, right?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
they did.
It had like the same shadows basically. The only thing it didn't have was that like blue tint, that Breaking Bad, that nighttime tint.
The
Probably a
ozone.
good thing.
Yeah. But yeah, Dan, you know that like entirety of season 4 was just all about Walt trying to fucking murder Gus. So if he goes to his
No.
house with a gun, you think he's not gonna murder him?
No. I said the point was he was trying to get a discussion with him, right? Like
I mean,
that
I
was
think-
he wanted
I'll be
to
honest,
talk
I
to
can't
him.
remember why he went. So I guess
Well,
it's
he
not really-
did.
No.
He did ask for a gun that somebody couldn't see, so maybe he wanted
'cause
to go in his
he's paranoid.
house and
And also,
He probably went to have a conversation and then shoot him in the face.
and
yeah.
also he had the whole Heisenberg hat on. The music started playing. Like,
Yeah. He was going badass mode.
Yeah, but it's like what full measures when like he does the exact same thing, even though he's paranoid.
Walt's a bitch. We've been through this.
All right, but next scene. What's the next scene?
Mike pushes Kim into Gus's house, and then she basically tells him that Lalo came to their house, and she's like really
Yeah.
mad that Mike wasn't there to protect her.
Oh,
She's like, "You,
that was so
you
good.
said you were gonna be there. Where were you?" And Mike just does not give a fuck.
no, I think he just kind of feels shitty about it.
He was in a rush.
He
It's
should.
his
He kind
fault.
of he
should
failed
feel shitty
multiple
about it.
times throughout the episode.
Yeah, like
Mike's just been taking nonstop L's since season 4.
True.
or dude.
Ever since shooting Warner in the head, he's just been downhill from there.
Well, Gus did make all the men be at his house or the laundromat, so
Mhm.
there was no other men to put on. Kim
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, but Mike was the one who did that.
The thing
Well,
was
I think
that
Gus wanted it to happen.
The thing was that Saul's house or Jimmy's house was considered a low priority location.
Yeah, Mike said he pulled people off all the low priority targets. So Mike did that on his own
Yeah.
accord.
Yeah, basically.
Because this was before he told Gus about Lalo's recent events.
Hmm.
It
Yeah.
was like during that scene.
The crossover and everything was insane though. Like seeing Kim in the same room as like Victor and all that.
And
That
we
was wild.
yeah.
kind of got Kim meets Gus, sort of, but not really.
Yeah, it was just on the phone.
She talked
obviously.
to him. I was really
It's kind of-
expecting Kim and Gus to meet face to face.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that
He would
Gus,
never do that.
Gus has
Oh,
seen
she-
Jim and everything, but I don't think Gus is ever gonna see Jimmy.
No, 100%.
No, like,
because Jimmy
he-
doesn't even know who he is.
Yeah.
No, he knows who he is. He's just never met him in person.
No, but like Gus has been closer to Kim than he's ever been close to Jimmy. Is what I'm trying to say.
Basically.
Unless you count that shit in season 3.
in
What
season
happened in season 3?
what happened season three?
When Jimmy met Gus at Poyo's, but he didn't know who Gus was.
Oh yeah, true.
In
Oh, I don't
Better Call
know.
Saul season 3.
Wait a minute.
And
So
the
he
writer-
did meet Gus. He would have to
Yeah,
know
but
Gus
not-
is the owner.
Well, no, why would he think that? It's just, he was
Wait.
just, that was, for him, that was
But,
just some
but Gus
random
is a
guy.
public figure, right?
Yeah.
So
He
would
doesn't
have
know
to.
who Gus is.
Jimmy knows
he
Gus's
he just
name.
doesn't know that Gus is like involved in any of this. That's just the
Yeah,
thing.
Gus is probably just this big
Yeah.
man in the shadows to Jimmy's
Yeah.
head.
I swear he
Well,
says
in
to Walt,
Breaking
like when
Bad,
he's first
he-
talking about Gus, he says like he doesn't
So,
know. He said he
wait a
doesn't
minute.
know Gus's name.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
And they
That's
got to
so
keep
weird.
Walt's like,
they got to
oh.
keep Breaking Bad continuity. So.
Yeah,
I
Walt's
guess.
like, oh, what's his name? And Saul's like, I have no idea.
so yeah, he's basically met him. Just he didn't know his name or anything.
Yeah, but I mean, like he hasn't like really met him. Like,
Yeah.
Not the
you
real
know.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that scene when
I don't
he
think we are
where
like
he
it
wanted
always has been.
wanted Jimmy to like call the cops and say like Gus is coming after Hank, and like Jimmy's like no I'm not doing that, and I'm still wondering about like what's the connection there with the show.
Jimmy's
And
By
I feel
that
like we're getting
point,
close.
that's like late season 4. So by then, like Saul like knows who Gus is because he's wrapped up with the whole Walt thing.
Yeah.
kind of.
But I wonder if he's gonna figure out like his involvement with Kim and then like with Lalo at some
I don't know,
point.
maybe.
Wait, so Gus never knew Saul worked with Walt.
No,
Yeah, no,
no,
he
Gus
knew.
He
He definitely knew.
Why did
Gus.
that makes
because
no
it's
sense? Why he
another-
wouldn't do anything then?
It's probably just another cog to him.
Yeah, I mean Saul is just like a lawyer. Like what's the
Yeah, probably.
Well, he's not
special.
just a lawyer.
okay?
He's
But
a
Gus isn't
criminal
just gonna
lawyer.
kill. He's not gonna just kill a lawyer. Like why would he do
Why
that?
not?
Why would he?
He almost killed
I
a
mean-
baby.
What?
Because
What do you-
in
it
Breaking
was
Bad,
a
Gus is a
threat.
bit smarter.
That's not the
Also,
same
we're kind
thing.
of forgetting that Mike and Saul have that like they know each
Yeah.
other. Like
They've been
Mike
doing
wouldn't
that.
let that happen without unless there was a big probable cause to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
Saul
if Jimmy
isn't like
became
getting
a
in
rat.
Gus's way during Breaking Bad. He's just Walt's lawyer.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's not like Saul's going around like starting shit or anything.
yeah. Like he's been pretty low key for like most of the show, or all of the show.
That's like his whole thing. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Cockroach.
Kim tells Gus some shit, and then Gus figures out that Lalo's probably going to the laundry. So he also goes to the laundry after taking his tie off. Meanwhile, Lalo is also going to the laundry, and he's like snuck in because like the guards were left to go to Gus's house, I think.
No,
Is
'cause-
Lalo's plan all based on luck?
Oh no. So what
Nope.
happened was I think the guard was like using the bathroom or something, and like while it happened, Lalo like crossed through the sign, and then like right when he came in, that's when Lalo like he was able to get inside. That was
Yeah, but
fucking crazy.
before that, Tyrus and his gang were at the laundry, and but then they left when they got the call from Mike
Mhm.
that-
Right.
to go to Gus's house, I think, because Mike's an idiot.
Oh. that one guard took the worst time to get a fucking coffee
Yeah.
break.
Not for real.
Is he still alive? That guy?
He's probably not.
Probably dead.
Damn,
That man's wiped.
it's a shame. A lot of Gus Goon casualties this episode.
True.
I wonder what the toll is.
But yeah, Mike and
it's
his friends arrive at Jimmy's place. He's like, "All right, guys, let's not make any ruckus," and then they all like march up the stairs like very loudly.
Handheld.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all like, yeah, it's like super handheld, shaky cam kind of. And like the music during all this stuff is like really good as well. Like the score. This episode
Yep.
was
Yeah,
He
really
went
good.
off.
Very Breaking
Dave
Bad.
Porter.
yeah. Dave Porter is the goat.
Is he the composer of like this episode or just in general?
The whole
In
show.
all
A
of
Better
Breaking
Call
Bad and
Saul
Better
and
Call
Breaking
Saul
Bad.
Oh, okay.
and El Camino. He's
makes
the
sense.
goat.
Yeah,
He's
he's
been there day
he's
one.
good.
Come on, Dan.
Breaking
I
Bad and
just
Better
did-
Call
I
Saul
don't-
always have like really like unique scores.
Yeah.
Like nothing else really sounds like it.
Yeah, both shows are
Crawl
have really
Space
unique.
score.
What?
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 I said Crawl Space score. It's like
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
crawl
just like
space.
just loud.
It was like a
distorted
loud,
scraping
eerie noise. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
love
so
that.
good.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
get the crawl space moment of Better Call Saul in the next few episodes?
Speaking of POV shot with the chair.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
are we
yeah,
past
yeah,
that?
Yeah, yeah. We're way past that, but let's just bring it up anyway. I saw that.
Yeah, why are you guys
POV.
so focused on that?
Wait, what
Oh,
chair?
man.
Bro,
When he pulls the chair and makes Jimmy sit down on it.
and
Yeah,
there's
it's
like,
like
a
chair
POV.
After that one shot where it looks kind of funny, where he's tying him up.
It's
Oh,
not the funny sex shot.
oh yeah.
yeah, they need to stop doing that. It's over after like, the last
They should
episode.
not stop doing that.
They're gonna keep doing it.
They
It gets
should.
old.
There's gonna be a scene where like Kim ties up Jimmy's tie, but from behind him.
From behind him. What?
Yeah, for some reason.
No,
She'll
she
be,
should
like,
just
looking
like
at,
put
like,
on
the
a
mirror.
suit. Oh.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
The chair shot.
Oh yeah. What else is there to say about that? It's a
What
chair.
do you
Alright.
do
And
on
then
chair shots?
It was just a cool
Mike's
POV
men
shot.
leaving the
Is-
laundry.
Okay, we were gonna get to like when Mike gets into Jimmy's house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He shows up and he's like, "You gotta tell me what's going on." And then Jimmy does, and then he's like, "Oh man, I'm an idiot. He's going to the laundry probably." So then he tries to call Gus again, but by that point,
Yeah.
Lalo has Gus, so he can't answer.
Mike's
Not
a
really
little stupid for thinking that Lalo would tell Jimmy where he's going for some reason.
Well, I don't think he thought that. He just wanted.
No,
to
he's
know
just
if he did
asking him in
anything.
case.
He's like, "Okay, Jimmy, I'm going to the lab now. Don't do anything nasty."
You better not
No,
be lying
bro.
to me, Jimmy.
It was so funny because like the moment he saw him, he was like, "I'm gonna take this off, and you better shut up. You better not say anything out loud," because like he
Well,
knew
yeah,
he
he
was
just
gonna
had to
start
deal with-
screaming.
He just has to deal with Kim's bullshit. So, but yeah, Gus arrives at the laundry, and immediately he has like 5 guards with him, and they all just get capped immediately by Lalo because they're all looking away from like the entrance.
That's
It was a little funny. How
not
they're just like,
true. I don't know.
is
I don't
there
know if that's
something
true.
that we should notice? And then they all just face the direction of the fan.
Yeah, and one of them says like, "Oh, what are we doing here, boss? So we should we be looking for anything? Like, are these guys up to date at all?"
Yeah, they should be acting like their boss isn't a fucking target right now.
Yeah,
They were
I thought
behind him
there'd
the
be
whole
some
time,
kind
right?
of line where like one of them would say like, "Oh, we better not leave the safe house, bro." But no, they don't care.
I wish one of them said, "Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he?"
Oh, Thor moment. Take away
I
TV
don't
moment.
even remember them saying
Thor?
that in that movie.
Yeah.
He does. They do say it.
I must have just not been paying
They
attention.
say it
This
in
movie
Thor?
was so
Okay.
bad.
Dan, you haven't seen Thor?
No,
You're missing out, bro. It's filming.
Yeah.
I've been in quarantine for a while, so no.
I
Why?
just watched a camera with it.
Yeah, we'll watch the
Rona.
camera.
Oh
I
shit.
was also in quarantine.
I hate movies also, so. Anyways,
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah,
except for
then
Christopher
Lalo's-
Nolan's Red.
Lalo whips out his trusty handy camcorder and just starts filming Gus again. He's like, "You better show me where the lab is, bro." And then he fucking shoots Gus in the fucking chest.
That shot was
Yeah.
scary.
Did Lalo know he was wearing body armor? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
looked
Yeah,
said
like
he
it.
did.
He said in
He
Spanish.
checked him,
yeah.
didn't he?
oh yeah,
Yeah, he
he
said.
literally
He's
commented
like, "Don
on
Ladio,
that.
here's Gus wearing body armor." Whoa.
Yeah, he said something like, "Oh, it's a shame they don't make armor for the head."
Yeah.
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 I think Gus should have been wearing a goofy helmet during that scene.
What?
Armor for the head.
It's a goofy helmet.
Oh man, for a
Well,
second I thought Gus
He's a
was
goofy
dead.
individual.
You should
Yeah,
get
Gus is so dead, bro.
you should get Thor's steel-proof helmet or whatever. That'd be funny.
Oh, it's CGI helmet.
The
CGI helmet is so ugly.
True.
They don't have the budget for CGI helmets.
Yeah, except for Walt's head, right?
Oh yeah, true. They're gonna
Yeah.
have
I
to do it
don't.
again,
I
aren't
think
they?
that would be better if they actually use CGI though.
For
Because
the
they're just
faces.
prosthetic
Yeah, they
for
should
his
get
head.
the people from the Mandalorian and just start de-aging everyone too.
Oh my
Yeah, make them
gosh.
all look like they're like just corpses.
Have you guys
Just
seen
give
those YouTube videos of like de-aged Mike?
Yeah, those look
de-aged
really
Gus.
bad because they de-age him like way too much.
Yeah.
Like Mike has like 0 wrinkles on his face,
Yeah, this is supposed to be like 4 years before Breaking Bad.
but his head's still shaped like an egg,
Hmm.
so it just looks weird.
Um, Speaking of, here's the thing that I've been seeing a little bit of criticism on with this whole sequence. Like from some people on Discord. Kind of just like how Lalo, like how much he just lets him talk. When I think the whole point is that he literally just took a victory over him. He's gonna let that revenge like simmer for a bit, or like he's not gonna automatically
Yeah,
kill him off.
I I
I
agree
feel like
with you.
people miss that.
The point is kind of to show that he's being cocky. I mean,
Yeah,
you'd probably be cocky if you just caught the guy that murdered your entire your family, your
especially
little town, your home.
like they've been going at this for like weeks, right? So yeah.
Hmm. That and
And
he
Gus
wants to
is
like
basically
record.
whining, so he likes watching that.
Yeah, that and he wants to like record everything for Don Eladio. You
Yeah,
know, like see
basically.
his confession and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, if Better Call Saul was set in today's in like this year, and like Lala will have been streaming all this, and Gus will have been screwed.
On
On
Facebook
Twitch?
Live.
On Twitch,
Yeah.
bro.
It would have been like in Spree, the movie Spree.
I have yet to see that, but yeah.
Mid the movie.
It's so good, bro.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
the
Bruh.
best movie ever.
Yeah, that's
Then
probably
Gus
not
will have been
good.
screwed. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
Did you guys like Gus's nacho moment?
Yeah.
Yes, but Nacho's moment's definitely better.
yeah.
Gus's was
Oh.
kind of pathetic actually.
I liked when Gus said Jackales.
Why do you say that?
Jackals.
I mean, I kind
Oh.
of I'll give it to Giancarlo Esposito. His Spanish has gotten better since Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
but it was still a little
Yeah.
weird,
I'm
especially
He's
since
honestly
you have.
surprised.
He's not like it's obviously like he's not Hispanic at all.
I mean, especially since you have Tony Dalton in the same episode, who actually
That's
speaks
the thing,
Spanish
bro.
good. Like the clash is a little jarring, but it was still a cool moment, I think.
yeah.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a time, unless I'm mistaken, where Lalo's been like, "Damn," he's like, "Oh, the Chicken Man Spanish is terrible" or some shit like that. I don't know if he's ever said that, but I
That'd
feel
be
like
so
that's-
funny. They should just comment
seems
on
like a
that.
Gus. It seems like a Lalo line to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is
Tony
he
Dalton-
meant to canonically be like fluent?
I mean, he's
Gus should have
Chilean.
professed his love to Matt in that. video.
Oh God.
What?
Yeah, he's just been, and you killed my boyfriend, Max, who I'm in love
Bro.
with.
Did they ever mention Max this episode?
No.
No,
No.
Fuck.
I
Fuck.
do kind
Why
of.
did you expect it?
Lalo should have mentioned that. He should have been like,
That
"What
was-
about your
that
little
was-
F word, Max?" You know?
That was the last,
Does Lalo
that was
even
probably
know
the
about
last
Max?
moment.
No, he does
Yeah, he
know
does.
about Max.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
even,
he
he
does.
even
Season
joked
5.
about it being his boyfriend.
Yeah, in season 5.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
They should have commented on that.
That was the
Yeah,
last
definitely.
moment for Gus's sexuality to be confirmed at this point. So
Yeah, we're kind of.
Well,
Well,
Eladio is in
Gus
next
finds love.
episode. Eladio's
What
in
do you
next
mean by Gus
episode,
finds
so-
love
oh,
this
spoilers,
season?
bro, spoilers.
Oops.
I do
We're
kind
gonna talk
of.
about it later anyway. So
I do kind of find it funny that Gus says in his little speech, he says, "Don Eladio, you cartel people don't know about patience or anything." He's saying that to someone who was living in the sewers for who knows how many months.
yeah,
Mhm.
Lalo has the most class. What can he say?
I do
True.
think
Fumbled right at the end.
people do overestimate Lalo's genius, quote unquote genius, a little too much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Lalo's going against like a dumbass, so
That's true, yeah.
No, I mean, obviously he's the most formidable Salamanca, but he's not like as patient as Gus. That's kind of meant to be the weakness there, right?
he's not as prepared.
Like that's the whole point. Or yeah, not as prepared, obviously.
Like Gus put that gun in there just like on the off chance that he'd be in a situation like that. Like he's trying to be prepared for like every possible situation.
And speaking of how, like the moment like they were entering the laundry, I'm assuming everybody here was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna get the gun out."
Well,
Yeah.
they very
Yeah.
obviously set that up like in episode 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah,
I mean, we missed it at first though. Like we didn't know he put a gun.
Yeah, but
If
we
you guys
knew
remember.
afterwards.
Yeah,
we're
they-
we're hardcore fans, but like the casual viewers definitely wouldn't have
I'm the casual.
remember
viewer.
that. Yeah,
The BBU people.
yeah.
Speaking of casual viewers, how does everyone feel about the shootout? Because I have seen some differing opinions on it, but
Yeah,
I thought
same.
I thought it was pretty good. Pretty
I think it's probably
Simple.
about as good as they could have gotten with what they had.
yeah.
What do you
Like,
mean with
I'm
what they
glad
had?
it didn't.
With
I'm
what
glad
they
it
had?
didn't like cut between like 10 different takes or something. It was just one shot of him running.
Yeah,
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 I remember.
I think
I
the
remember-
live stream makes it look worse. Honestly, I
Yeah,
didn't
looked
like
way
it on
worse
the
on
live stream, but on VOD it looked so amazing. I loved
On
it.
VOD, you actually can see Gus like running. It's just not like pitch black.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
I watched it with my friend, and he was honestly disappointed with the shootout. He said he wanted Lalo to go out in a more epic death.
I can definitely understand that. Which
Yeah, I
I,
can
do
understand.
kind of agree with that. But
You can't
yeah,
give
I wish-
everyone an
I-
epic death.
I
Yeah,
really
that's
wish
the
Lalo
whole
didn't just
thing.
die there. I wish he got fucking buried alive.
Yeah, that.
Buried alive. What?
Like you just
That's
want
so dumb.
a bag of
Let's-
concrete over his head, and Gus
Yeah.
just shoots it or something.
No, I'm saying like Gus would shoot him like in the chest or something, so he's like disabled,
Mhm.
and then
You
like,
want him.
and then he gets thrown in a hole, and he's like he gets concrete dumped on him.
You should never write for the show ever.
That'd be fucking
That would be
awesome.
kinda
Yeah,
corny.
Lalo's just gonna be fucking
That is so
screaming during the
stupid.
whole.
I know that's what he deserves. He deserves like a crazy death like that.
No, he
I'm
deserves.
fine
This was-
with
Yeah,
it.
he does,
That's not
yeah.
crazy. That's just
That is like
lame.
a billion times worse than what we got. What the?
No, I'm fine with what we got, but like think of fucking Gus's death in Breaking Bad. That shit was ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
I want something
Okay,
just
but-
as stupid as
Yeah.
that.
He wasn't buried alive. He was blown up. Like, like, the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah, so buried alive's nothing in comparison.
Hmm.
I know you just
I-
want something crazy. I get the point,
And
right?
plus, also everyone predicted it, so maybe I was just expecting that.
I mean,
I
he
w-
does get buried, but not alive. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was really thinking there was going to be a moment like him being buried alive where Lalo like shows that he's actually like really fucking scared or some shit.
BBU brain.
We, I'm sorry, fine.
I'm joking.
Ignore me.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I think
I'm
the
fine with what
best
we got,
part
though.
about sorry.
What we got was probably way better because it was like actually serious and shit. Like seeing fucking Howard and Lalo in that hole was just fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
just
is
like their
definitely what they were going
lifeless
for.
corpses, right?
It probably wouldn't make sense to have a bombastic, crazy death scene like that in the middle of the
Yeah.
episode.
And I feel like that's kind of the spirit of the both shows, right? Like most of the deaths are not like that crazy. They're pretty like low key.
Well,
Except
what
for
about
Gus.
Gus?
Yeah.
Except literally Gus is the only one that has a crazy death. Like every other death is like not that crazy.
Nacho is
Maki's
kind of
pretty
crazy
crazy.
though.
Why am I thinking about Breaking Bad? Okay, yeah, both Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad. But yeah. But like even then, it's not like something
Man.
crazy. He just shoots himself in the head. Right?
Mhm.
Like it's not
No,
bombastic.
he blows himself up with a stick of dynamite.
Like
Should've
like
done
Jack
that.
just gets shot mid sentence. Todd gets choked. Like all the Salamancas, they just get shot. Like it's nothing crazy.
Chuck lights his house on fire.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Chuck
Better
may
Call Saul
have the
has
best
crazy
death.
deaths. Chuck's death is easily the best.
Yeah, Chuck was just, it wasn't like shocking. It was just depressing.
Speaking of
Mhm.
Chuck's death, this episode is definitely the most like dark and depressing since Lantern.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the
I-
last scene
was-
of Lantern's just like
maybe.
really.
It was a lot
like,
of.
I don't know if depressing's the right word. It's just really, yeah. I think intense. Intense was really the word, but I
It's
guess
like
that's,
in-
like dark.
It's like grim.
It's
Yeah,
like
grim.
it's
intense
grim.
for,
Yeah, exactly. It's very grim.
Like the first 40 minutes or 45, but then it does really get super dark and depressing when you see Lalo and Howard in that hole.
Yeah, I'm mainly
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
about the ending.
Right.
And the soundtrack also makes the scene
Yeah.
pretty depressing.
Yeah. And
Also, I
I
guess I could bring up this is like the fourth episode now to not
fourth
have the
episode.
standard
Yeah. Basically.
music at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of the credits.
That fucking
Yeah.
annoying song that I hate.
I love that song.
Oh no, I will say one thing I liked about this shoot off is that like Gus can actually like do something instead of just like stand there and give orders. Cause like obviously he's done some like crazy stuff, but like this is probably like the most he's ever done physically, right? I would say.
mean,
Besides
is,
killing
But what
Victor.
about Box Cutter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Box Cutter was insane. But like in this one, like what, like he trips a wire and then runs for a gun. Like
what about
that was cool conceptually.
when he suffocates Nacho's friend in front of him?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
part, that's still my favorite Gus moment in this show.
Yeah, I love that. But yeah, that's why I appreciate what they did here because it like reminds me of like those moments. And I like also like how when he runs out of bullets, like you can just see him trembling because it was in the dark. And I thought
Mhm.
Lalo was alive for a second.
And also, he
Bro
kept
really
shooting
had-
even though there were no more bullets.
Bro really put 3 bullets in his gun.
Yeah, it was like 6 bullets, right?
Yeah, why do
How many
He only
bullets
shot
was
like
it?
3 or 4 shots.
Why do Mike,
Fired
Lalo,
3?
and Gus use the same shitty revolver?
Because it's
Is it just like the same old 38-inch or the 38 snub or whatever?
because that's the
Probably.
Breaking Bad
They-
gun.
Yeah.
Like all these
Gun.
pistols look the exact same. I swear, bro. I cannot
Just
tell.
because you're not a
It's
crazy
cheaper.
gun nut, bro.
I'm not. Yeah, obviously.
Unlike
also-
HN, who makes his own guns.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Oh
Also,
my God.
how do we feel about Gus now? Because I saw some people saying that Better Call Saul's version of Gus is now redeemed after this.
I would definitely say so.
I
Somewhat.
would say it kind of makes like the whole like journey with him. I feel like it gives it more meaning. Maybe like I want to rewatch it now, just like
Mhm.
knowing what he did here, because I feel like, and I think I speak for a lot of people. I feel like Gus was just in the show just for the sake of like filling the check marks of like, oh, he's in here because it's a prequel. But like now I feel like there was a sense of direction and like, yeah, it was gonna end like this. Like
Well,
this
Gus
is a
was
big
only put
moment
in the
for
show
Gus.
for Mike's character to progress.
Yeah, I thought he was just there for that, but I think season 6 has done such a good job like showing a different side to Gus.
Hmm
And they've done it like a
Everyone
little
has to
bit every
find
other
love.
season, but they do it the most here, which I like. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
We still don't
If
get
I was
any
gonna be-
backstory on Gus, but yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
we're not getting that
It's
Santiago
really-
shit just doesn't matter, I guess.
And I guess this kind of allows that more seamless transition into the Gus that we know in Breaking Bad, because
Yeah.
he's kind of just eliminated his biggest adversaries for like what?
Yep.
How long until we reach the Breaking Bad timeline?
4 years.
4
Well,
years.
yeah,
4
Gus,
years.
Gus is just smooth sailing from here on out until
Yeah,
2012.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. He has one more thing to deal with. Probably the cartel shit, considering like what might happen next episode.
Mhm.
What's it to
Oh,
do
yeah.
with?
Because
Well-
like, well, okay, spoiler alert, but yeah, in like there's a promotional picture, whatever. It shows Don Eladio.
Who
I
looks
can't
so old?
imagine it won't relate to Lalo.
Well,
Well, yeah.
I mean, I think the only person who knows Lalo was alive was Hector.
Hector.
I think
Yeah,
everyone
so
else
they
has
still
already
just think he's
accepted
dead.
it. Yeah.
So it's gonna be about covering his tracks, maybe.
Probably
So
something like that. Just making sure. He's
yeah,
secure.
basically.
Yeah, probably
did he
just
get away with
wrapping
the
up
double?
any potential loose ends.
You think there's going to be a
Right.
scene in the next few episodes where Gale like shows up to the lab again, like, and it's still unfinished? It's like, did you like bury something under the ground? Mr. Freeze
Why do
smells
you
really
want a
bad."
Gale appearance so bad?
I don't want.
I mean, I wouldn't
It's
mind.
gonna be
I
in the
wouldn't
next episode.
Why specifically the next episode?
I don't
just
know.
think
Next
'cause
episode will feature a little fly just flying around in the lab.
I hate to pull an MCU on this, but I feel like there's going to be at least one episode where we see like the most amount of like characters from like Breaking Bad or previous Better Call Saul seasons. I feel like there's
Well,
going to be
it'll-
one episode where we see like so many of those characters,
Well, it'll
in
be
one
the
episode.
Breaking Bad episode.
Yeah.
or like the
Get
bridge, I
that-
guess.
that Todd appearance that Cinna wants so bad.
I want Todd
Yes.
so
Fat
Everyone
Todd
wants
again.
one Todd. Imagine he like shows up. He just looks like Jesse Plemons does currently, like with a giant beard and shit.
bad.
It's like, hey
Why not?
guys, that'd be awesome.
We're gonna see Uncle Jack.
We haven't gone Bill Burr yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is that ever
It was just-
happening?
he would
He's
just be in like
aged
one
terribly.
scene.
He's fucking bald and everything.
Mm.
It doesn't
He's
matter.
they're gonna have a scene where Bill Burr says he's been diagnosed with cancer as well.
What?
Bruh.
It's boldness.
Because think about it. Because Heal is like what, his bodyguard at this point.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a matter of time before we get Burr.
Yeah, he'll
It
definitely
really
show
feels
up
like
in
they
the
should have
Breaking
brought
Bad
him in
episode.
like season like 3 or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's a little too late to bring Burr in.
He's
no,
just gonna be in like one
no, I
episode.
think it's a good
I mean,
time to bring him in.
Not too late, but like it would have made much more sense because you see Burr's character with Hugh a lot, so
Yeah, I
it
thought
would
he
have
would
made
just
more
been
sense.
like part of Saul's crew, like in the later seasons of this show, but no.
Yeah,
Probably because
No,
he's
I
like
mean-
he's like a kind of a high profile guy, so they don't have the time. Like he costs
Yeah.
too much or something, and his schedule's too busy.
Yeah, but also it's
Maybe
4 years before Breaking Bad. It's more than enough time.
yeah. There's
Like
a
90
decent
minutes.
chance we'll see him probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
We
It
need to
would be
see.
pretty funny if we never see him in the entire show,
You know, who
I
we
wouldn't
I would
care that
suck.
much, but still.
because
need
then
to
we'll get
see
100
Mr. Ed.
BBU people say, "Oh, well, how did he meet Hugh? I mean, how did he meet Bill Burr then?"
Oh yeah,
Maybe
and
it'll just be a
Lalo's
line where
death
Saul's
smile.
like, "Oh,
Yeesh.
Bill Burr's out on like a secret mission right now. He can't show up."
Yeah, we'll get a Bill Burr movie instead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, what was Dan saying about Lalo?
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, even better is like his death, like his smile. That shit was
He
creepy.
gets one more laugh.
He gets the last laugh.
Was he laughing
was-
because he shot him?
He was like,
Probably,
oh,
he was
like,
just laughing at the situation.
Jeez.
Maybe
It's
go,
like Gus
maybe
won, so he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
or maybe
was
Lalo
just
has
trolling.
one last thing up his sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Like, what if it's because
I
like
thought he was
there's
gonna pull out a
something
gun
else.
and shoot him. Or
You
before he
think
dies.
Lalo cloned himself before going to the lab?
What?
Definitely.
real Cinnabad? What are you thinking?
I think this is where Lalo's body double comes in.
Yeah, his other
Yeah.
one.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not an expert on this, but how do you fall for the whole body double thing? I don't get that.
Because
Because
the body
Fucking
was
dental
burned.
records.
Yeah,
The body was burnt. Oh,
It
okay.
was like hideously burned. Yeah.
yeah, and he's been
Okay.
using the other guy's dental records as his own.
Yeah, he had that
Wow,
shit planned out.
that's-
So I guess Lalo does also plan shit out, like Gus. So
Wow, Gus almost has all his tracks covered. It's really just Hector. Hector's
Yeah,
like
Hector
the
ain't gonna do
one
shit.
loose end.
I guess Hector could just like be like, "Oh, I need what's her face to like write out something for me."
I guess
I guess
I
so.
feel like Hector would just be so in grief that like he gives up on doing anything.
hmm
Plus, it's not like
Yeah,
you can
that's
really
basically
get
what
over
happened.
to
in Breaking
Don
Bad.
Eladio.
So, do you guys think we're gonna see one last conversation in the Better Call Saul era between Gus and Hector?
Yes,
Obviously, 100%.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be delicious.
Yes,
Ooh.
He's like,
I will be
"I
excited,
killed Lalo as well, bitch." And man, Christ.
bruh.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
wait.
Tuco. Do you think we'll see more Tuco?
No,
No.
You know, I hope so, but probably
Tuco,
not.
no.
I know,
I
I know the
really-
actor can't, but I don't know.
I was kind of
It'd be
hoping
cool.
for a Tuco and Lalo scene at some point in this show, but I guess not.
Fuck, man, same.
Yeah.
Because I was under the assumption that Lalo was still going to be around during Breaking Bad, which thinking back is kind of stupid.
Man, it would be so
Oh, yeah,
cool
we
seeing
should-
Tuco and Lalo talk.
We should bring that up just real quickly. Did anyone here before episode 7 think that Lalo could have still been alive during the Breaking Bad era?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
get he was gonna be enslaved by Gus.
What?
What?
Yeah,
What?
you need to
Yeah.
watch Johnny Cooper's video on it. It's just
What?
crazy.
What is it with these bad takes today?
No, it was a
What's
good.
going-
It was a good video. Johnny Cooper was like, "Oh, Gus, like the Gus and Lalo showdown will happen, and Gus will like wound Lalo, and then he'll like keep him in the lab for like years, torturing him."
Yeah.
Yes, and
like
Lone
the-
Jesse just happened to never see him. Yeah, sure, buddy.
No, I mean like he will eventually kill him before the events of Breaking Bad.
It was a
That's
good theory.
depressing.
Yeah. Because like I was like using like that coyote like that animal story that Gus said like to
Oh
Hector.
yeah.
Oh, the snake thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
no,
which-
but the snake thing. I mean, not the snake thing. I don't know what animal was that, but like,
Wait,
couldn't it
coyote.
coyote?
Yeah.
Couldn't it just relate to Hector? Like,
Yeah.
wasn't that the whole point? Yeah.
It was a Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
You mean a bandicoot, not a crash bandicoot?
I literally have no idea.
Bandicoot's a real animal?
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah.
Yes, they are, Dan. You fucking idiot. Of course they are.
Why are you calling Dan
Don't-
idiot? I asked the
What are you
question.
going after me for? I don't know that.
How do you not know that bandicoots are real animals?
Cause I'm not a fucking nerd about animals. I don't know.
Nerd about animals. It's not like some rare creature.
It's not a creature people talk about commonly.
Yeah, I guess not. Maybe
Yeah.
it's because I'm Australian and so are bandicoots, so you know. I'm cutting
Yeah,
all
that's
this
cool.
shit out. Anyway,
All right.
What happens next?
so Lalo laughs him and dies, and then... Oh, and then afterwards we see your good boy Lyle off to work at 3 a.m.
I thought
Wait,
something bad
so-
was gonna happen to him.
I thought during that
Same.
scene Lyle was gonna like walk in on Gus like being treated or some shit.
Hmm.
Which
Lyle
did not
has to be
happen
like
because
the most dependable fast food employee ever.
Right?
Bro was singing the theme song to Poyos as he was going in. He is the biggest dick rider in the galaxy.
He's like the biggest cog in the whole show.
You're saying dick rider like this isn't his living or anything. He's getting paid
No,
for
I
dick
mean, that's
riding.
fair.
He's addicted to that minimum wage.
He's no, I mean he has to get paid like more than the average minimum wage worker.
Someone
He
Probably.
probably
should
gets like
Google.
$9.
Yeah, someone should
Isn't
Google.
he
what
a
the minimum
manager or
wage is.
something?
Yeah, he's a
Right now?
manager.
Yeah.
At this
He's
point,
been
yeah.
promoted to manager
I'd hope
for
he
the
would.
week, I think. Because Gus says he's going to be like out of town or something because he's got a fucking bullet in him. He's like,
Mhm.
oh, you have to be manager and also like open up real early and
Wait,
close.
he Loki is kind of a dick rider because I just remember that this man offered to drive Gus Gus to the airport.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
and also
I mean,
tried
he
to
did
claim
it
that
obviously
Fryer, like 10
because
times.
wait, guys, question. Since he's not in Breaking Bad, do you think like they'll do something where he like departs the Los Pollos Hermanos?
Mm,
I don't know
might
if they
just
would
be-
care
No.
that much, but
no,
I
don't
doubt
think
they'll
care.
dedicate any time to that.
What if he just joins Gus's ranks in the drug empire?
He's well, you know how Mike was saying about Breaking Bad, like Jesse's not the guy. His guy was Lyle.
Oh shit. Or maybe Lyle's gonna avenge Gus's death, and he's like the next sequel legacy antagonist.
No, there's definitely going to be a
Wow.
scene where Lyle finds out that Gus is dead and he can't work at Pollo's anymore, and he's going to like be this. It's going to be the saddest scene in the entirety of Breaking Bad.
It's gonna be the
He's
I
got,
don't
cross
like-
think he's still
moment.
working at Pollos during Breaking Bad era.
yeah,
He's
that's
got
my
like fall
point.
to his.
Like,
He's got like fall to his knees and like yell no.
Then he starts laughing
Like Darth
Walter.
Vader.
he could probably still
What?
be in Breaking Bad, but like
I
I was
hope
just
he
thinking if
does.
he wasn't.
He might just gone transferred to a different
Yeah, probably.
place.
Or he's
Because
in
they're on
college
multiple.
and he's gonna have a real job in like a few years.
He's
So that's not a
Gail's
real
lab
job.
assistant.
What the fuck?
Being a manager isn't a real job, Cinnabad.
It's not.
Don't you work at a homeless shelter?
How?
Okay, guys.
I don't have a real job
What
either.
happens
I'm in college.
next?
You make no
Okay.
sense.
Okay,
All right,
let's
whatever.
move on. Let's move on.
Oh wow.
Can't have this drama. But yeah, Mike and Gus, like Gus is like getting treated for his wounds or whatever, and Mike's like, "Are you happy with how tonight went? Because I'm not. Could have gone a whole lot different." And
Good
Gus is like,
impression.
"Yeah." Do you
Yeah,
think Gus is like kind of angry at Mike during that scene?
definitely? He looked angry. Looked.
I
pissed.
mean, no, I don't think he's angry. I think he remembered he's kind of like the boss of everyone there, and he has to maintain that kind of chiseled, unfazed persona. Because
I mean, it could be
Why would he
like
be-
just go
why
ahead.
would he be mad at Mike if he went like of his own volition to the laundromat?
Because Mike's an idiot and kept.
Yeah, but he could have at least texted or something.
No, Mike
Yo,
is
come over
completely
here.
right. He's completely right when he said that to Gus. But like, I feel like Gus, he's a little bit high off the fact that like he just beat Lalo, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Walt beat Gus and like he felt like the new sheriff in town. Obviously not to the same extent, but something like that.
Well, yeah, Gus has definitely got a huge confidence boost from this whole
Yeah,
event,
probably.
which is why he's so cool in Breaking Bad. He's not a
Ye-
little pussy baby anymore. He's a man now.
True.
Lalo could walk so that
His balls
Gus
dropped.
could score.
And so that Walt can blow him up.
I
do
saw
we
some
feel
people
about-
complaining. Oh, you first.
No, you go first. You go first.
Backtracking a bit to the shootout thing for a second. I saw some people saying that Gus. No, people were saying that like Lalo's aim when he was trying to shoot at Gus was like bad, and that was like a bad factor, as if Gus wasn't like moving and it was like pitch black.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can't really get a good aim at somebody like a
And it was
moving
like, oh,
target in the
Lalo
dark.
couldn't hit Gus, but Gus could hit Lalo, but Lalo was just like standing there.
It was like
Yeah.
pure luck. Like
These people
He
are
probably
kind of
could have missed.
These people are forgetting that, like Lalo did get a good couple hits in. I mean,
yeah, he hit him in the waist.
yeah, like twice.
Yeah,
I mean, Gus wasn't really dodging or anything during that.
none of them were.
Oh, so he did get shot. Yeah, starting to
But he was
remember.
wearing armor, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, plot armor there.
no,
Oh,
no, he got shot in an area without the armor, right?
no.
Yeah, I think
I
it's like
mean,
at his waist where it kind of got into his
yeah,
skin.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Mhm.
But I remember there was a part where like he pulled out like a bullet that like didn't go through the armor, but I guess he did get shot twice apparently. So
yeah, because he reaches like near his waist, out of like, and it's out of shot, but he pulls out his hand and it's covered in some blood.
mm.
Oh.
But anyways, back to the real shit. Back at Jimmy and Kim's apartment, Mike shows back up to deal with Howard and set Kim and Jimmy straight. And it's very, very obviously similar to when he talked to Jesse after Jane's death in Breaking Bad.
Oh,
He even says the "that's all you know" part.
Oh, I
He's like,
didn't
"What
know.
I
if I'm a
didn't think
founder?
about
That's all I
that.
know." He says that part as well, not for the last part. He says, "But that's all I know" part.
That's all I know. Wait, damn, I got to rewatch that
Wow.
episode then. I didn't
Yeah,
notice
I gotta
that.
rewatch that scene.
He
I was
does
not
say
thinking
it.
about that.
I noticed that.
I am wondering though, it is kind of interesting how like in that specific episode with Jesse, like he was very unsympathetic, like or he was a little sympathetic, but like he was definitely a hard ass, and
Mm.
I don't feel like it was at the same amount as compared to this episode.
Well, because
Mike wasn't a character at that point.
yeah, and also, I mean, we
No,
have
I
to keep
mean it's
acknowledging
meant to
that
be.
Mike. You go.
No, I was just gonna say it's obviously relating to how he's like changed. I wasn't like saying it
Yeah, yeah.
because of like how he was written.
And also, this episode makes the fact that Saul sends Mike to go clean up Jane's corpse like that makes that really weird.
I
It's like,
just
oh, I
assume
know
he
you're
did
good at
it.
cleaning up corpses, bro. Go clean that shit up. I'm
Uh,
still kind of unclear on what exactly Saul and Mike's dynamic is by Breaking Bad. Because, like, Mike does shit for Saul, but, like, clearly he doesn't like him.
I
What do you
think they
mean?
drift apart by Breaking Bad era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I mean, I don't think Mike dislikes Saul, but obviously he has new loyalties now.
Mm.
I mean, also I'm pretty sure he has like some disgust towards Saul, just not that much.
Yeah, probably, with the Howard thing, maybe he'll think of Saul a little different.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
like I
there
mentioned
was
before,
half
he, like,
measures
throws
where
shade at
like,
him.
Hmm.
oops.
Mike threw shade at Saul and Kim for their Howard thing during this episode, so...
Yeah.
There was also that scene.
That was
Was it
the
half
story you're
measures?
telling, right?
What?
What?
I was repeating what Mike said. Backhanded insult.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Let Dan talk.
Oh no, I was gonna say, wasn't there a scene in Full Measures where like he was trying to get information from Jimmy,
Yeah,
and he wasn't
threatened to
trying to
break his
tell him,
legs.
and then he basically threatened. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it
And
makes
by
me
that
wonder. It
point...
was like, were they just drifting away, or is it just because he was just a or not a liability? I'm using that word wrong, but was it just
Mm.
out of convenience?
Well, I don't think Mike's ever really liked Saul. He's just always found him fucking annoying, but useful.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Saul is useful to Mike, I would say.
Yeah.
So it's worth doing the few odd jobs for him, like cleaning up a junkie's corpse, I guess.
Yeah. Plus, they have history. That's really all there is. Is just they have history together.
Yeah, that little desert romp really brought him together, I would say.
And I think Mike kind of trusts him, even though he doesn't really like him.
Yeah. Obviously.
Like trusts him as much as he could trust someone.
Hmm. Mike finds love.
We should probably
Yeah.
talk about the next scene.
Wait, which
No,
is
let's
the
talk about-
where they're stuffing Howard's body in the fridge, right?
Yeah, and Saul gets a new fridge, a stainless one at that.
Yeah.
So I guess it was all worth it in the end.
Yeah, he got a new fridge.
Mm.
You.
The
Oh
price-
yeah. Did he put his body at the fridge? Howard's body?
Yeah.
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 They were stuffing it in there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
I didn't
that's
catch
because
that.
they're like at a public apartment complex, so...
Hmm. Yeah, I missed that part. My friend had to point it out, and I was like rewinding it, and yeah, they.
Yeah, it was like a brief second.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
love
they
how
called it
gold
because
their
Mike
house
said that
looks.
they need a new fridge. How gold?
Like, I don't I think there's a word in like photography. It's called like golden hour, and it just like that's what the house is very like yellowish
Oh
goldish.
yeah, sure, sure.
I like it, but very sad scene, very depressing scene.
Yeah.
And
So
where they're
pick
buried together.
They look cute together. Yeah.
Oh
Howard
man.
and Lalo.
Oh, the burial scene, right?
The last.
Wait. We should talk about like how when he was like talking to Jimmy and Kim, how both of them were reacting to
Kim
it.
was just
Like,
like dead inside.
yeah, just
Good
super dead
behavior.
inside.
Yeah, I
She
think
seemed a little pissed.
Versus
is-
Jimmy, where
that's-
like he just wasn't as dead inside. So I'm wondering, like, is Kim gonna take the guilt in more than Jimmy?
yes, because
I
I
hope
kind of
so.
thought Kim
that,
handled.
No, that's the interesting part. Like,
Kim knows that the Howard thing was her idea. So
this is like a complete reversal season 5 because season 5 Jimmy was like taking all the guilt inside while like Kim was trying to be the one to move forward. But I think what makes this different is that Kim actually knew about Lalo before Jimmy did. Jimmy thought he was dead for a while. She knew that, you know, he
yeah,
was
is
still
that going to be
around.
brought up next episode?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben.
that's what I'm wondering.
I was also thinking that like if she holds herself like as the responsible party even more because she knew that Lalo was alive.
Exactly.
And also in episode 7 when they hear the knocking at the door, I think they Jimmy and Kim briefly mentioned that they expected Howard to maybe show up at their apartment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did they?
That's like that's I thought that was I don't know if that was
Oh
intentional, but
yeah.
I don't know if that was intentional, but yeah, I think that does a good job explaining why Kim would probably take it all in more than Jimmy, which is interesting.
Well, don't
Yes.
forget Kim fought. Oh wait, no, I was about to say Kim fought that Mike's guys were still on him, but Mike said that he
Yeah.
was going to take them off her in episode 4, I think. So
Or I don't think
No, I
he
don't think
never
she
said
knew.
that.
Yeah,
No,
he
she
didn't
didn't
say that
know
to her.
because she was literally yelling about it to him too.
Hmm.
yeah.
And
But
I
during
feel like
in
the
that
other
scene
thing,
in that scene in episode 4, Mike says, I have men following you, but they won't anymore." So maybe he just meant they'll be more discreet, I guess.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait,
And
no, maybe he
also,
says you'll see him, but just like ignore him.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
remember.
exactly
Yeah.
what he says. Yeah, I rewatched the episode.
I mean, but
Yeah.
also the thing was Kim was still looking after her shoulders, like in the last scene where they were at Jimmy's like new office, like you could see her still looking over her shoulders, and it was obviously because of Lalo. So yeah, obviously it's affecting her more than Jimmy.
I guess this can lead us into the big question: is this event gonna be is this gonna be the main catalyst for breaking them up, or is this just gonna bring them even closer together?
I don't think it's gonna bring them
100%.
closer.
Yeah, I think this is
100% break
it.
them up.
I think
yeah.
this is it, honestly. Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
next episode is honestly the end of Jimmy and Kim as a couple.
it could be. Yeah, and then the episode after will probably be like the wrap up, and then bridge to Breaking Bad.
It's very likely, especially with the title "Fun and Games," just clearly means the shit's not gonna be fun at all.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
why I said and you denied it. You said they'd shoot a commercial.
Tell him.
Yeah, that was me being hopeful.
Bro.
Like next episode, Saul's gonna get his Cadillac and make over his office and shoot fun commercials.
That's insane.
I don't.
It is going to be the complete opposite.
He's definitely getting that car in the next episode or two because he doesn't have a car anymore because Lalo took it.
I feel like what's gonna happen is like next episode is just gonna be like more low key Better Call Saul stuff, and then the episode after maybe Kim does something more to get her in trouble or something. I don't know.
No, I think
I don't know.
It's
There's
over.
no way it's just gonna
What if,
all
what
be.
if Kim turned herself in?
That's my thing. I feel like
Oh.
something big is gonna happen. There's no way nothing happens and then we just go to the Gene stuff. There has to be
No.
something.
I don't think Kim turns herself in because I feel like
She's definitely gonna
Mike
be
or-
involved in something.
I
that
don't. I
much
feel
is
like
for
Mike and Gus would like if they saw her turning herself in, they would be worried she'd be a rat, and they might try something.
Do you think
Kim
there's going to
Dyson.
be any more like interaction between the Mike and Gus stuff and Jimmy and Kim stuff?
Maybe
Not for now.
I don't
Not for this timeline.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree.
But yeah, maybe 2 episodes of the Better Call Saul timeline, and then after that, they'll try to bridge between
We're gonna see a
Breaking
Kim
Bad.
breakdown next episode.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really interested. I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen with her
I'm
character
also
next.
just wondering how, like, so Kim and Jimmy breaking up, that's pretty much a given at this point, but
Hmm.
is she going to be, like, fully out of the picture by Breaking Bad, or is she just going to be around, like, is she still going to be in Albuquerque by Breaking Bad, but just not with Jimmy, or is she somehow going to have to leave for some contrived reason?
I feel like they've
I
been
think the Chekhov's gun though is like they have the disappearer's number, right?
Ugh.
They're gonna use it. They're the vacuum
Oh.
cleaner.
But why
So
would they use it at this point? What reason is there to do that now?
I
Like
think
set up the gene stuff, probably.
I think maybe it's just because like I don't know, maybe like she just feels so guilty about it that like she just feels like okay, I just need to do stuff somewhere else and I can't
That
like
could
but
just
then
be,
the
I think
question
she
is
could just leave.
why would yeah, exactly. And then the question would be why would she just why couldn't she just leave? But I don't know, we'll have to see.
also
Well, Gus made
going back to that question. What's it called? Haven't they been pretty on the nose about how Kim used to live in whatever the fuck it is,
Omaha,
Nebraska?
Nebraska,
Yeah, they've
which
been
is where
pretty
the
on
show
the nose.
ends.
Yeah, they've
The
been
sh-
pretty on the nose about that. Like,
this is what I'm saying. They're
I
gonna
don't
have
think
to
they
meet in
said,
the
I don't,
finale. They
did
have
they
to
say,
meet.
yeah, obviously, but did they say she lives in Omaha or just Nebraska?
I'm pretty
Omaha.
sure we saw a
Omaha.
split or something.
It
Really?
was Omaha.
Omaha.
Oh my fucking god. Well, that's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I've
what I'm
got it.
saying.
I've got
They
it.
have to meet.
Okay, Kim, next episode, her and Jimmy will break up and she'll leave to go back to Nebraska just because she wants to. And then Gene will meet back up with her in the finale and they'll be happy again for some reason. The end.
Oh, Senate.
I
So
hope
what were
not.
you gonna say before?
Yeah.
I
That'd be
interrupted
worse than
you?
Game of Thrones. Well, I was
Fuck
gonna
off.
say it's possible
That's
that
stupid.
Gus gets paranoid now that she knows where he lives. He might want to do something about it, and then Mike will warn them, and then Kim will run with the.
That's the thing. I feel like they're gonna have to come up with some justification for to maybe use the disappear.
I saw a theory before this episode came out that kind of doesn't hold water anymore, but it could still. That Kim is going to end up being like Gus's lawyer, like the cartel, like, yeah, Gus's lawyer. So I guess that could happen. Like,
We'll have
Gus,
to see.
that Kim creature, I mean, that Kim woman.
I don't even
You need
think
to
they're
stop saying
gonna.
creature. By the
I
way,
don't know why I keep
stop
saying
it.
creature.
I
Stop.
don't even think they're gonna use the disappear because
They're not going to.
They
I'm
they
telling you.
they will.
yeah, I don't
most
think they're like
likely.
why can't they could easily just say Kim is gonna move home because she can't deal with all this.
Yeah,
And
I
also,
think that's
what are the
probably what's going to
chances?
happen.
What are the chances the disappear sends two people to the exact same city while they're
Yeah.
both trying to
I
live?
mean, and that's the thing. Maybe like she just says, maybe she doesn't specify, and maybe like Jimmy doesn't realize. Does Jimmy even know she's from Omaha?
I feel like he has to.
I hope he does. He'd be a shitty boyfriend if he didn't.
He would.
I don't
He
think
doesn't
Kim says
show it
much
at
about
all.
her life.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kim doesn't really talk about her childhood, as far as we know.
Also, we still haven't gotten a
Yeah, I
single
don't
moment
think
where
she's very
Kim.
secretive.
We haven't gotten a
She's
moment
the
yet
Don
where
Draper.
we haven't gotten a moment yet where Kim or Sol say "I love you" to each other. So that has to happen at some point, like in Stranger
Okay,
Things.
but
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my
They've just
God.
been kind of fucking. They don't really say any romantic shit to each other.
I feel
I
that's
mean,
gonna be like
obviously it's
the last thing they
romantic.
say to each other before they leave, before Kim leaves or some shit, and give a cringer out. You know?
I love you. I know.
Oh my god.
And then
Who's saying "I know"
Paul
in that
freezes to
scenario?
death.
It's definitely Kim.
I know it's gonna be a Kim. Kim has to say I know.
Yeah.
Either one of them could.
True.
Yeah, Kim leaving on her own volition to go back home is looking very likely. Although
By
Yeah,
I
next
Probably
can't, I
not even
episode.
can't
tell Jimmy
imagine,
where she's going.
I can't imagine Jean being like in the same place where Kim is and not like meeting up with her like immediately.
Yeah,
Like-
that's the thing. I
Well,
don't think he
I
knows.
think, yeah, she might just
I
leave
always-
and not tell him where she's going.
I always assumed that
Yeah.
Jean would like go somewhere else to meet up with Kim for the finale, not that they would meet up in Nebraska.
They still
No,
have to
'cause-
explain the season 4, the cold open. What a ride! They still have to explain the whole thing where
Yeah.
Francesca has to meet someone, I think, and
Yeah.
ring the phone at 12 on the dot or something.
Which
That's
is
why I think-
has to be Kim.
I think when they go to Breaking Bad, I think it's literally going to be nearly the end of like it's going to be in season 5 because I
Mhm.
think that's when all the Better Call Saul characters are essentially gone. So I feel like season 5 is going to be where they go to.
I
think
don't
it'll
know
be like
how-
Breaking Bad season 4.
I don't know how I'm gonna
Season
feel if
4 is
what
good, but
Sinbad said is true and they kill Kim. I don't think I would like that.
I don't
Kim is not
know.
dying.
I don't know,
I
man.
know. I 100% never believed she was dying, but
If
a
He
lot
she,
of
didn't
people
say
still
that.
seem to. No, no, he said Gus could maybe try something, and then Kim has to go away. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean,
if
I
you
would
go
just wait and see,
somewhere,
but I
if you
feel
go
like
somewhere like TikTok, you see a considerable amount of people saying that Kim is probably gonna die.
That's just dumb people being like
it's
normies.
all talk.
It's like, oh, she started Breaking Bad, so she's dead. Although it is still possible she could die, I guess, but I just don't see it.
I mean,
Neither.
I feel like if she has to die, it'd be more unique if it was during the Gene timeline than just
Also, I think
like
it would be
in Better
lame
Call
if
Saul.
literally every Better Call Saul character just died.
Dies at the same same
Or
timeline,
they all die within a week of each other.
right?
Albuquerque's such a shithole.
Yeah.
Wait, Dan, you said Kim was gonna die in the Gene timeline?
No, I said if she has to die, I feel like
Mhm.
it'd be more unique if it was in the Gene timeline.
What? Why would she die then?
Jeff
Well,
will
she
kill
might
her.
Like when
die
they
in
have
the.
their reunion, or like for
Yeah,
some
sure.
reason.
What if she just has cancer? I mean,
Oh
my
shit.
God.
I mean, I kind of
That'd be
agree with
depressing.
what I kind of agree with what Dan is saying because,
You
like,
think
I
even
she's
think
though
gonna
I
get
think
cancer, then pick up the Mjolnir hammer?
Oh my
Shut up.
god.
what?
You need to cut that out.
No,
What are
No,
you
she
talking
didn't.
about? Is that a
No,
spoiler?
but
Oh,
no, but I
They
kind
can't
of
Thor
agree
In the
with.
reference.
comics.
I kind of agree with what Dan is saying about how if she has to die, which I highly doubt, it should probably be in the Gene timeline because, like, even though we don't get much introspection into Saul during Breaking Bad, I mean, if his fucking wife died, the closest person he's ever been with died, I don't think he'd be all fucking, so happy and everything. Not happy, but charismatic and everything.
So you're telling me that Jean meets back up with Kim and then she dies?
Yeah, they have another shootout. It'd be really cool.
I mean,
Kim
honestly,
and Saul have a
him,
shootout and Saul kills her?
Gene being depressed from the show's perspective has always been like, oh, it's because he had to leave the life of Saul Goodman.
Mhm.
So my question
Mhm.
still remains: why is he the happy person he is in Breaking Bad? Like, I just wonder, like, what's gonna lead to that?
You think they can like squeeze in some shit where Kim dies like last minute before he has to go to Omaha?
That'd be. I don't
I
know.
don't
Like
know, man.
on the same
Yeah,
day as Ozymandias?
Kim's fate is like, I just
Same
don't
day
know.
as awesome, man. I'd hate that.
Are they just gonna like have the Nazis come back and like kill Kim or some shit?
Oh my
Imagine
God.
if they
my
just
goodness.
don't have an episode where all the crazy shit happens, like Ozymandias. Like they just never do it. They don't
I mean,
attempt it at all.
maybe
I could
Saul
see
I
it.
don't
is
think
happy.
they will. Like, why would
I don't
they?
think they will, to be honest. Yeah,
I think we're
It's not
past
the
like
same
the
show.
insanely crazy shit. From now, it's just going to be
we
like
will
depressing.
get crazy shit. It's just not like one big Aussie level episode.
We're past like
Like-
crazy death scenes at this point.
Yeah, we're past that.
Yeah.
I don't think
Up
there's going to be
until
any
the
more major
possible-
deaths.
Up until the possible Gene death scene, you know.
No, Gene is not
Yeah.
dying.
I can't wait
Yeah, I don't
for
think
the
he's
moment that Gene puts on his old coat and the fucking
That
Better
shit
Call
is going to
Saul
be
thing.
next level.
I'm gonna make fun of it, but I'm still gonna love it.
No, that shit's going to
Honestly,
be awesome.
It's gonna
I
be
feel
a-
like
a
the show's
Avengers
tone
Endgame
is-
moment.
I feel like the show's tone is going to be just like more classic Better Call Saul and not like have as much intense moments. Like it's going to be more like that.
What are your
For me.
thoughts on next episode possibly ending with like by the end of the episode it's like a fact that we're in Breaking Bad era?
I don't
It'd be
know.
pretty cool.
I don't think it's going to end.
Yeah,
in
I don't
Breaking
think
Bad
it's
era.
gonna end with. I think we still have like 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
So
it's
do-
gonna end in the next episode, honestly.
Do you think Kimmy and Jimmy are done next episode or the episode after?
Maybe the episode after because they usually take more time.
Yeah, I think.
This.
I think in what's it called? It would be episode 10.
Yeah.
Although
that's
we
when
were
they're
wrong
gonna
about
repeat.
Lalo dying. We were wrong about that, but I feel like this is different.
I think at this point they're just really desperate to get to the Breaking Bad stuff, so I don't know.
I think it's gonna be harder to
Yeah.
predict the rest of the season. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not
How
really
they're
easy
gonna
to
do it.
predict. They can really
yeah,
go
also,
about this anyway.
we're assuming that it's going to be like chronological. Like there could easily be like episodes
Yeah.
that have like a mix of like different timelines.
Yeah,
Also,
they could
I
do
never-
all 3
I
at
don't
the
really
same
agree with
if
this,
they
but
wanted.
yeah, exactly. People say there's gonna be one episode specifically in the timeline. I don't think there will be. It's probably just gonna be a few scenes, cold open, a few scenes, like probably
Well,
10-minute
Breaking
cold
Bad
open.
era.
Yeah, like it'll be like a 10-minute cold open, or not cold open, but 10-minute opening with
I think
Breaking
it'll
Bad.
be a full episode.
I do kind of
Same.
find it interesting that we haven't gotten any other episodes in season 4 that have a cold open that's in the Breaking Bad era. I don't know.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really like a unique thing.
That was the
Unless you
only
count season
one.
6, unless you count start of season 6.
Oh yeah, season 6, obviously, start
Yeah.
of season 6.
Also, we still need to get to Saul in his fucking mansion. That's just gonna be awesome.
Yeah. There's a little
No,
teaser about
golden
that, right?
toilet, the
Wait,
talking
say that
toilet,
again?
Saul
the
in his mansion.
mansion.
No, wait, what did Cooper say?
That
There's
there
a
was like
teaser.
There was a
I
little
mean, you
teaser.
saw that teaser of the of him in his mansion. Remember with
Um,
mullet that he has?
oh yeah, that
Yeah,
was like
people were
the season
speculating
teaser.
about
Oh,
his shirt
that's
color.
new. That's a new thing.
That's
Yeah, that
from,
was
that's
new.
from that came out like a week ago.
No, but I meant that specific shot was new. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah.
I thought they were just reusing footage like they were for
That
the rest of the marketing.
yeah. No, that scene's 100% during the Breaking Bad episode.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think Gina's gonna go back to Albuquerque during?
Yes. Actually, I don't know, but probably.
But for
It
what
depends-
exact? Unless he goes to jail.
It depends entirely on where Kim is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gina's gonna build a fucking machine gun car and go back
Yes.
and mow down all of HHM.
No, he's gonna go to fucking Rich Shrikart and Coakley, and he's gonna gun them down. But he's gonna go Davis and Maine, gun them down, but he's just gonna die.
No, he just goes back to the HHM firm and then he reclaims it because he's the only one with that last name that can still be a
Yes.
founder, I guess, a partner.
The final shot's gonna be him like sitting in Howard's chair with like his legs up on the table.
Yeah,
He's
just
not to
like
get to work.
just like Brand the Broken.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh no,
What?
nothing.
We should probably wrap this up.
Okay, predictions for the next episode.
Have we just been doing that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on with Gus and Mike next episode? What are they doing? Trying to something we've done a lot here, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just
Like-
deal with the like I guess like cover ups, I guess, and then
Fallout.
maybe some Gus and Mike stuff. I don't know.
I think
Honestly,
it'll
I'm
wrap up
not-
everything.
I don't
like
really
with
care
Gus.
about what happens with Gus and Mike next episode.
Yeah, I'm focused entirely on Jimmy and Kim at this point. This is their story for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's a chance Mike and Gus might not even be in the next episode.
I doubt that.
No, that's completely incorrect because why would Eladio be there?
We just have a scene of
Yeah.
him just fucking around.
It's not gonna be
Yeah.
just a seat of
Because
him.
he's
No,
cool,
Eladio
let's
meets
see.
Kim.
Oh my god.
Oh, sure, buddy.
We need an update on his frunk.
Yeah, how's that going? We need an update on how disgustingly old he looks.
True.
Come on. Come on.
They did a good job with Wendy though. Wendy actually
That
looked
was-
younger
that
than in Breaking
That
Bad.
was random.
I think Wendy the actress looked the same, so they didn't really
Damn,
have to
just
do
can't stop
anything.
bringing up Wendy.
I brought it up one time. Jesus Christ. You scared of women or something?
This dude's a Wendy dick
Whoa.
rider.
That's crazy.
Wendy pussy.
I'm a dick rider for talking about her one time. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What
Y'all
is
need to
y'all's thoughts on
reevaluate your posts.
what is y'all's thoughts on Jeff getting recasted?
Oh yeah, that shit sucks.
I literally don't.
Literally do not care. Like it's not that crazy,
Same.
bro.
Nah, we would not be watching.
Yeah.
Is
I'm-
Jeff
I'm-
even coming back?
To be
Yeah,
fair,
I guess
he,
he is.
he is
Yeah,
a good.
Jeff is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
didn't
we
even think he
should-
was a major. He's gonna have a major presence.
He's
I
got
guess
like
we
one more
should talk
scene.
about. I guess we should talk about that one line from one of the teasers where he's probably talking to Jeff. The one where he's like, "If you
Oh, yeah.
expect more and you come back, don't." Something like that.
He's like, we are not friends, bitch.
Yeah. I mean,
And some
who
people
else could
theorize
he-
that he's actually talking to Kim during that scene.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. I don't know. I think it's 100%.
You think
Jeff.
that's next episode? Saul and Kim epic argument where he says he's gonna fucking murder her.
No.
You
Definitely.
think
Next
their
episode.
breakup might be like Saul like pretends to be fucking furious at her or something to like just to make her leave so she can be safe or whatever?
Oh yeah, true.
Honestly,
Oh, God.
maybe that's why Saul is very charismatic and happy in Breaking Bad because even though he lost Kim, he knows she's not going to be part of the game anymore.
Yeah, and it also means he can hit on Francesca without her knowing.
Mhm.
And Saul is a persona. It's not actually him. So
Plus, it would
Sure.
be like when Verno got pretended to be mad at his wife on the phone, so she would go back to Germany. There's some parallels there, you know.
Ooh.
Not really, but
They're
you know.
saying
This
Saul's
show
gonna be
loves
murdered by
parallels.
Mike.
Oh my god. Can we talk about how season 6, episode 10 is apparently called Nippy?
What?
Did
What?
you not
What's
see
the
this,
light?
Threads?
Can you type that out? The title?
Nippy, Nippy.
Nip it in the bucket.
What is
This
that?
is- this
What are
is
you
on-
talking about?
Season 6, episode 10. That's the title, apparently. It's on Wikipedia.
I doubt it.
I did
You
it.
doubt it?
It's
Yeah.
in the wiki though, man.
And
Come
it was
on.
on like a TV website or something where Sharon sent it. It was from something really reputable.
What a random word. It just means cold and chilly.
The point is
So-
that means they're possibly stopping with the stupid word titles.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
Wait a minute. If they're stopping with the word titles, that means the last and title is going to be something maybe big. I don't know.
Fun and games.
Yeah, that's the.
Fun
the
and Games
last
is
one.
the last one.
Yeah.
So
Assuming this Nippy thing is true, that could mean like
And Saul is all fun and games. So,
oh
Hmm.
shit.
and
Nippy just
Is,
kind of
Saul,
sounds
is,
like a
is Jimmy
meme.
becoming Saul next episode?
he
no,
already is. So, oh.
No,
What-
no,
bruh,
but for real this time.
it's not gonna happen.
For real.
He said, "But for real, it's not happening, bro."
All right, wait. Just to
Not yet.
just to bring this up, if what you guys are saying is true, and
I
we
doubt
wrap
it.
up the Better Call Saul stuff next episode, I mean, regardless like of the execution, do you guys think it would feel rushed? Like, would you guys want more? Like, at least one more episode?
I think
don't
they
know.
could do it. I think they can
It's
definitely
all on
get it done
execution.
next episode, and I
Yeah.
have faith that they will. But I'm saying they could definitely do more. But I feel like they do have enough time to do it next episode.
Yeah, they're not gonna end it next episode. I don't think. There's gonna be more.
Famous last words.
Okay, yeah, I understand that, but this is like different because like you're wrapping up like a lot of shit. They're not gonna
But if
do
they're
it.
changing the titles, then damn, it must mean it.
Yeah, man.
Don't say that.
Assuming Nippy's even the actual title, not just some shit someone made up.
Nippy.
To be fair,
It does sound like something made up.
But it sounds
when
so weird that I'm inclined to think it's real because who the fuck would come up with that? If it was made
Honestly-
up, it'd be like Saul and Kim's Noble End or some shit.
bro, when I first saw Better Call Saul,
Maybe it's an acronym.
Nippy.
Nippy,
Nebraska
It's an
in
acronym.
Nebraska.
pickpocketing yoga.
I was
Oh,
gonna
crap,
say when I
someone's gonna die in episode 11. Come on, Schnauz.
Thomas Schnauz is gonna die.
Shit.
No, someone's gonna die in that episode.
wait,
Does he only
wait.
write death
Who's writing and
episodes?
directing?
I don't know. I just see it.
Michelle
from
McLaren
the
is
thing, it
directing.
does that.
And from episode 4, the writer. So I assume it's just gonna be more low key stuff.
Don't assume shit. Just
Michelle
because one
McLaren is
person's
like a
directing.
Breaking Bad director. Like she's only directed like 2 Better Call Saul episodes.
You think Nippy's
And,
gonna
like-
be the sequel to Ozymandias?
Yeah, I'm still thinking what Nippy means. It's just kind of in my head.
I feel like the week that's just not true. It's not
We
gonna be
say
called
Nippy. Nippy means like chilly and cold. You know what else is chilly and cold? Nebraska.
Oh,
Oh god.
Kim's
So
gone
the-
back to Nebraska.
HN the detective. Okay, lock him up,
I-
AMC.
What?
Wait. What is this? I'm looking at the supposed source for the Nippy title. Why does it say Seth Green is in Better Call Saul? Is he in
Seth Green.
Okay,
Yeah,
Is
this
he the
is what
Family
I'm
Guy?
saying. We can't be believing in this. We can't believe this.
Seth Green.
I just sent it. It says Seth Green, Hugh Davidson.
Okay, maybe this is not a reliable source.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Maybe this has this mixed up with a different show.
With Family Guy.
Okay.
I
Wait.
think it's a- I
isn't
think
Seth
it's a
Green in
different Seth Green.
Scooby Doo?
Yeah, I think the Family Guy creator is a different person.
Wait, who's
Or
writing?
maybe he is in the. Or maybe he is in the show. Maybe
who's
he
writing
plays
episode
Stevie.
11?
Who cares?
I want to know because this might
I don't
prove
think we
my
know.
theory right.
I don't think we know.
Of your theory on what?
On like when they'll switch up the timelines because Thomas directing episode 11, right? So who's writing?
Yeah.
Could just be Thomas writing as well.
Let's see.
On Wikipedia, it says Thomas. I don't know how to say his last name. Schnauz.
Thomas
It says
Schnauz.
writing and directing.
No,
He's writing and directing.
I mean, I
so
don't know.
someone's
How
dying
accurate
because
Didn't he already do that?
Killer.
Oh
He
shit!
did in episode 7, so Cinder's not gonna like it.
Let's see.
he kind of flopped.
Okay, do we have much more to say? Finals.
No.
We should probably go to the last scene.
That we
What
done.
we did? What?
did like a
We're,
while.
we've
I was using the bathroom. Did y'all do that already?
Yes, we did. When were we fucking
we've
both?
done everything.
I-
All we have
You
left
would-
is final ratings, and then
Oh,
I'll do the
what the
outro.
fuck?
hmm
Okay.
When
I mean,
you
we didn't
in the
really-
bathroom? You've been
we didn't
talking
really
the
go-
whole time.
Did we go deep?
I wasn't there when y'all was talking about like the berry. Okay, whatever. You don't have to
we
read
didn't
kinda
go
fast.
on
we
detail
kinda
on
skimmed
it.
over it, but like, what does it say?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's just start the ratings. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, okay. Final
It's Kino
ratings.
out of 10.
Dan,
It's
Kino
Kino
out
out
of
of 10. Right.
Sinner,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Not a 7 out of 10 like you gave last time.
No.
He said 8.
Shut up. Johnny Cooper?
9.5 out of 10
No, what's
Come
the
on.
0.5?
because of the shootout,
Alright.
The-
and also because it was a little predictable. So
Ability.
It's predictable
predictable.
because you read the entire thing beforehand.
yeah, probably.
Right?
Okay, Rez.
10 out of 10. Best episode of this season.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Is this episode better than episode 7? Yes or no?
No, it's not
Yeah.
better.
No.
Obviously.
It is not better.
I say no.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's better.
No? Okay.
Episode 7 is more Better Call Saul shenanigans. It's better.
I would say episode 3 and 7 are better.
I wouldn't
No.
say 3 is better,
Not
but I would say
episode
7 is
3.
better.
Not episode 3. Maybe 7, but
It's
not.
valid though. What's
I
wrong
would
with picking
say-
3?
I would say even episode 4 is better for me.
What?
What? Okay, stop.
Episode
Stop.
4 has
You're
fucking
pushing it too
Howard Carr shenanigans.
Okay, that's fair.
That's
Before he
okay.
gets his
That's kind
offers.
of.
And
That's
he
fair.
meets Mike.
Episode 4 is better than 3, so.
Look,
Yeah,
Agent's
yeah.
taste is like completely different with Better Call Saul. Completely different from everyone else.
Is it really though?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
fine.
think early Better Call Saul is like the best of the show? Yeah, you're
it
completely
is.
different.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen a lot of threats, and people do like the early Better Call Saul stuff more than the.
That's not a lot of
shit.
people. Nope, not a lot of people.
Dan's always just assuming that he knows exactly what the general public.
I know
thinks of this.
exactly what I'm talking about. Yep.
I did kind of notice that Dan was like, I speak for a lot of people. When
I
he said
speak
something
for a lot of
really-
people.
I speak for everyone when I say
No,
we're not
no.
watching
Last time I
episode
said
10.
I don't know if I could speak for people when I say, or no, I said I could speak for you guys when I said like you guys were thinking like Gus was gonna pull the trigger. That was like a completely safe bet, right?
Look, I think it's valid to prefer episode 7 because it has the Better Call
And
Saul.
3.
the
And
Better
3.
Call, no, I'm not gonna talk about 3. Better Call Saul type stuff. But you know,
Episode
me
7 has
personally,
that fucking film crew scene, which is just legendary.
yeah, that was amazing. But
And
anyway,
Yeah,
And
it was like one
also-
take, right?
The Howard HHM scene is like awesome.
But like I personally, I kind of just love like all the time whenever all that stuff interjects, the lawyer stuff and the fucking cartel stuff. And this episode was kind of perfect for that.
I don't agree because this episode
I think this
has like
episode is-
zero Better Call Saul stuff besides like some comedy
no, but I mean
moments.
just the characters like meeting each other and shit.
Oh, I know.
I could see
okay,
that.
that's fair.
They're
That's fair,
very
actually.
close. They're very close. They're both 10 out of 10, so like, who really cares?
Yeah, I don't know why we do this all the time. It's not worthy of comparing.
Yeah, I also rate it 10 out of 10. Any last words?
Should
Should we mention
No.
that Should we
The
mention
viewers-
that Sinbad is out next episode?
I'm
Is
out
he?
for like, yeah, I'm out until
The finale.
probably the finale. I might be able to
Spoiler
make
alert.
it for the pension limit.
Sinbad's been killed off this episode. He may or may not be brought back in the finale.
Yeah, as a flashback.
Sinbad dies with a smile.
Is it Pete kills off more main
Or
characters
as
in Stranger
Howard.
Things?
Wait, what?
Kills off more main characters than the boys.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
true.
The Miz.
Sinbad dies with Skink. Both of them die in a grave. Buried
Ooh,
together.
Sad and
All together.
depressing.
Damn.
All right, how do you guys usually close these things out?
Okay, I have the shitty outro written out. Okay. So that's all we have to say about Season 6, Episode 8 of Better Call Saul, Point and Shoot. We've only got 5 episodes left of the show, and we'll be back next week to discuss Episode 9, Fun and Games. Thanks for watching / listening.